back to your favorite running recap video. Yours truly, Marc Turner is here with Emily Chester and Jimmy K. We have awesome special guests with us today. Lauren Friel, Amy Friel, dynamic duo, marathon runners extraordinaire. They are going to bless us with plenty of advice and discussions about marathon training, marathon running. But we have a lot to cover today because we have May and June, because it's been quite a while since you've seen us on video. So we're just going to jump right into it before this video becomes an 8-hour ordeal. All right. By the numbers, in the month of May, over 35, the total number of NMR runners at the Robbie's Run 5K around here in Merrick. A big, big turnout as always. 10, the number of different states repped by NMR racers. 3, Susan Werner by herself. She did New York, a race in Indiana, and a race in Ohio. And Matt Adler, we'll get to him in a moment, but he ran in New York, Pennsylvania, Ohio, Michigan, Indiana, Illinois, Iowa, Nebraska, Wyoming, and Colorado, which was actually his final destination as he was running in all these different states. Not all at once on the same day, mind you. 142, the total number of half marathons run by Susan Werner.
In May?
Not in May! In June!
Every day.
Every day! That's incredible, though. In the course of her running career, it's incredible. All right, what do we yell? 3, the number of countries raced. USA, of course. Czechia and South Africa, which pertains to our dynamic duo over here. We will definitely discuss that. Where are we now? 5, the number of runners completing marathons in the month of May. And 2, number of NMR runners to earn their BQ, Boston qualifying, in the month of May. That's just the numbers. Who's going to discuss other things?
I got the May 2026 recap. Congratulations to these two clowns over here, the dynamic duo, Amy and Lauren Friel, for completing their Cape Town, South Africa marathon. First NMR members to run on the African continent, and officially the 7th star.
Yeah.
Right?
Official. That's official.
I wonder what's next.
Nothing.
Special achievement at the Long Island Marathon weekend. Alice Taramina for setting her marathon PR and Boston qualifier.
Yes.
And smiling throughout.
We got to be like a small fraction. Yeah. It was really fun. Cheer her on.
Yuri Yampolsky for setting his half marathon PR.
Yes, Yuri.
Awesome.
Stephen Master Marino for running his very first half marathon. Great job. And thank you to Drew and Kara McLaughlin for setting up our NMR tent on site at the official event area right by the finish line.
That was awesome.
That was
Great
great
job.
job.
We really needed that.
Another May special achievement was Erica Jennings, our friend from Landshark, who got her BQ at the Hudson Valley Marathon.
Yes,
So we have a big
awesome.
crew going to Boston next year now. And at the Brooklyn Half Marathon, Alice Hermina set her PR just right after her BQ, and Kara McLaughlin set her PR there. And then Queens Half Marathon, we got Jane getting first overall. And back to the craziest achievement of the month of May, Matt Adler running, as he's driving his son to college, to Colorado, parking and running at least a mile in every state. It was Memorial Day weekend. There was nothing happening. It was raining here, and it was just so fun to follow. I was like, oh, where is he now? Where is he now? There's, and he really did it. And then, I don't know, he covered a lot of states in that.
Those were 10 states in that, by the numbers, that was all him. All those different states he ran. And
feels like he would get to 50 states by now that he has 10.
maybe that's a goal. Maybe that's a goal for him. We'll
It was
have
a
to
good
find
way
that
to
out.
He has a little map and
Yeah.
The pins all
Really
over the
cool.
map. Yeah, it's
And I
possible.
think his son
Scratch
did
off
run
there.
some with him. I was like, does your son park and then sit in the car?
He got his son to join him.
He was
Yeah.
part of it, so that's cool.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's a crazy thing. But people do crazy things in running, and there are no strangers to crazy things in this crew too. But that's a little wild, yeah. All right, that's good. We made through May, so that was good and quick. And now we're going to go to June. Catch us up a little bit. So, by the numbers of June, 2 the number of summer run series races that were completed in their full distances without being cut short by the organizers. That's
Scam.
That's a big deal because now, number one, summer run series that were canceled by the same organizers because of rainstorms. So 2 got in, 1 they got nixed. 2, the number of different countries NMR runners have raced this month of June. USA, yes, always, of course, and country of Greece. Lori Inamorata, we'll get to her.
No way.
What a
She
surprise.
ran outside of this country?
Big surprise, yeah. Oh, here we go. 18. The number of miles on Emily's self-imposed running experiment. Talking about crazy things that people do on their own and their own challenges, and we'll discuss that too. Let's see. 2, the number of NMR runners to complete their 9+1. So if you are watching this, you don't know what that means. It's an automatic qualifier for the New York Marathon. If you run 9 total races in a calendar year in New York City, borough races, plus 1 volunteer event, you automatically qualify for the next year's New York Marathon. So 2 people did that this month. And then, there we go, apropos of the month of June at the end, 53. That is the number of years we have all waited for the Knicks to win an NBA championship. And it happened in the month of June. And that is amazing and awesome. And we all got swept up in Knicks fever. Not running related, but you are running up and down the court.
Yeah,
Cheer
lots
for
of
that.
running.
Lots of running, exactly.
Yeah. All right, I get to share the June kudos. So I'm going to start with congratulations to Lori Inamorata. And she ran a special 10K in Greece. Not just any 10K, but the final 6.2 miles of the same route traveled by Phidippides in 490 BC. I did it. I pronounced it correctly. The most famous long-distance runner tracked from Marathon to Athens to warn the Greeks of a surprise attack by the Persians, the fabled origins of the modern marathon. Special achievements at the first summer run series at Hector Park was the first one, 5-miler. And I have the 2 ladies sitting next to me. So Emily for first place in her age group, and Amy for 3rd place in her age group.
Congratulations, ladies.
Yep. And then I'll continue special achievements at the second summer run series, Sunken Meadow 10K. Again here, Emily Chester for first place in her age group, and Lauren Friel for 3rd place in her age group.
Woo.
Special
Awesome.
achievements at the Queen's 10K, Daphne Roberts for setting her PR and also completing her 9+1 for automatic entry into the New York Marathon. Kara McLaughlin for setting her PR. And special achievement also at the Achilles Hope 4-mile, Kara McLaughlin again for completing her 9+1, which is awesome. All awesome.
McLaughlin rules, yes.
And then the craziest achievement of June was Emily Chester, who decided to challenge herself on a day off from work. So instead of just lounging and
The
relaxing,
only person
she-
that does anything
running.
special. From anything, no kids, no work. Tell me to just run.
Yeah. So by running at least a mile each hour of the day from 5 a.m. to 5 p.m., during which time she had assistance from fellow runners along the way, captured the flag a few times, and luckily did not collapse from heat exhaustion. So amazing achievement.
That was,
Yeah,
that
it
was the
a
first hot
day.
day.
That was
You
the
did
first
pick a hot
hot
day.
I didn't go
Yeah.
into the darkness. I
Did
went
you contemplate not doing it when you woke up and you were like, it's
No, I woke up and I saw Mark. It was 5:45, and I was like, I'm doing this thing, and then it's gonna turn 6 o'clock, and I'm gonna start again. And then you came, and I was
I
like,
showed
okay,
up.
that was 2
I made
months
you
down.
run. I made you run.
Once
3
you
miles,
started,
right?
you were in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was in it.
To our surprise, she just said, yes, I'm going to do this all day long. And we said,
I did.
what are you thinking? Are you crazy? And that was, yes, the first day of our recent heat wave. And
hot,
it
yeah.
was,
Yeah.
I don't know, 90-something degrees by the
I
probably
knew I was
peak of
gonna
your
swim
day.
at the end of the day, and I was like, I just can't wait to
So
get
for-
underwater. I don't care.
Yeah.
I just get through the miles. And get underwater.
Incredible.
Yeah.
So it was 12 hours that you did, 12, 13
Yeah,
hours?
13,
right?
13 runs.
That is
That's
incredible.
amazing.
So half
Yeah.
the 24 mile challenge.
Yeah.
So you kind
Yeah, I did a half Goggins, or not Goggins, you know,
the
24
hours.
hours.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Last year, 2 people did the full
They
24
did,
hours.
yeah.
Chris and Laura
And Laura
Greco.
Greco, right?
That's
yeah.
right.
So, and she
Yeah.
did a thunderstorm, so I did a half.
Right. So this wasn't an actual planned challenge to everyone watching. This was something that Emily decided to do on her own. Woke up that morning and just said, I'm going for it. And
You could do
finished
it
18 total miles.
too. It's fun. It's so fun.
You could all do it if you
Yeah.
wanted. Have fun being crazy. Yes, indeed.
Does this count as a half marathon? Because you did it all in one day.
Well, she got a long run.
Right.
Yeah, all right. You can
Counts.
you can parse it out and decide. how
I
you
do
want
like.
to.
What do you think, Amy?
Yeah.
I mean, just don't call it a marathon or half marathon.
It will-
Like, it counts as a long. It's fine. Miss Rule phone.
I got a medal.
Also, I'm really surprised we didn't mention Emily at all in May. Like, she was only in June. We've had a whole month without Emily.
Wow, how is that possible? Well, you sure made up for it.
Must have been a slow month.
Exactly.
She made up for it in June.
Yes, indeed.
Very much.
So the other big thing locally for us in June that we didn't touch upon is our John Watson project, which otherwise known as Capture the Flag, which is always one of the most popular things in our, Merrick, Belmore, Wantagh area. And as it always is, crazy, incredible, a lot of shenanigans, and probably the most excited participant is Jonah Rangel, who lives in Belmore, and he is, I guess he must wait all year long for this to come up so he could go and get the flag from someone's house, make crazy videos, dance with it,
I
and
did love
then,
his Melissa video. It was amazing.
Keep
and
it up, Jonah. The other months. We
That's
like you.
right.
Keep it up.
Yeah, come back and
Join
roll
us.
without the flag, But he actually was the first person to get the first week winner of the flag. So at the end, whoever has it last gets to own it, and he was the first one. So I guess that was very fitting. And big twist this year was putting 2 flags into play during the week. Amy actually won a flag in the second week, but decided not to keep it. Throw it back in the rotation. So now it's been kind of amped up with 2 flags in play, and there's a lot more action going on. And we're now in the final couple days of the last flag. We extended it through July 4th weekend. And actually, you may want to discuss July 4th itself, what you all do with the capturing the flag.
So we went to get the flag, and I can't get the flag because we started by Lauren. So it's like, you get the flag. So we were running, and then we were doing the July 4th Belmore run, and we were like midway, and I was like, we should run across with the flag. I was like, the flag's never been in a race because we've never had it in July. There's never been a local race that we could do. So the flag had its first finish line at, so we carried it across. So
We did.
it made it fun.
We didn't get it sweaty, so we wrapped it up nice and tight and put
Sure.
it in.
Don't believe a word of
You
that.
weren't sweating at all.
No, not at all.
Not
Not me.
at all.
But it makes it a fun challenge. It's just like always fun to like go for the flag, get your miles in, which is nice. And if anybody wants to get a lot of miles in, Patty has the flag right now, and it's like
Go
18
get it.
miles for me. So
Go get it.
Yes, anyone in the
Go
area
to Plainview.
want to go to Plainview on a very long run and come back south,
Yeah.
go for it. By the time you watch this video,
Oh,
hopefully
yeah.
it's already gone from our
Yeah.
house. It's already back in our area, but given that now we actually have some rainy days upon us after breaking a crazy heat wave, it may stay there for another
Patty
3 months.
will win
I
it,
don't know.
yeah.
But she did 17 miles, and that's
She
a
got
lot.
it,
So,
yeah.
I mean, like, kudos to you for
Oh,
that.
who
That's a
deserves
big
it?
one.
You know what? She ran to get that flag on the evening, right, of
Yes,
July
of
4th
July
in the
4th.
dark?
With
Is
fireworks.
that what she
I
did?
think she ended up back in. I don't know what time she started, but yeah, it was
So-
definitely dark when she finished. Because she had fireworks in her pictures, like
That
Was
is
it one
incredible.
I think
it was
That's
Patty
cool.
was
should
it
just
across
get
her
to
night?
keep
Yeah.
it.
No,
Yeah.
she did it all continuous. I mean, she might have
Right.
slowed down and walked. I don't know, but she did it all continuous.
Wow.
It's
And
amazing.
talk about
Patty.
crazy
Yeah.
runners doing crazy things.
She does come most Wednesday nights. Rico's hoping to get the flag.
She
so it's good for her.
does.
She really.
She was on a mission to
Yeah.
get it at
She
some
wanted
point,
it, yeah.
and she sure did.
Yeah.
Absolutely ludicrous. Yes, is absolutely incredible. So speaking about incredible things, we have our most decorated marathon runners, I would say, in NMR. How many marathons have you both run? Because you have run almost all the marathons you've run together, right? Except for perhaps
Almost
one,
all.
I believe.
Yes.
Yes,
Right?
all but one, I think.
Two.
Two, yes.
Okay.
So we each ran our first New York Cities not together.
Yeah.
And then we did not run London together, but we ran it together.
Then I made Amy do it again.
No, I actually went and did it again. I just wanted to do them all together. So yeah.
Well, how many total do you think you have done?
I've
Each or together.
11 or 12.
I feel like I think I've done 10 or 11. I feel like so. I don't know.
Oh, you don't count the virtual one?
No.
Oh,
Well, no, I do.
well,
I do.
okay.
I do count the virtual one. I
We
do
have to get
count
back to you,
Yeah, we'll
obviously.
get back to you.
I didn't put you on the
We
spot
lost
on
count.
I'm
that,
not good with
but
numbers.
it's quite
I
a
am good
lot.
with numbers, but not good with
It's
in my
12.
head, on the side.
We can say 11.
Yeah.
Sure.
11.
Yeah.
11 is a good
11-ish.
number.
Probably 11 is probably
Yeah.
yeah.
But you have 7 stars, and do you want to share the news of the next event for yourself?
That's crazy.
Going for
Yes.
another.
We're going for Sydney. It was a very last minute decision. We wanted to get in, but we didn't get in on the lottery, and we weren't really going to do charity. And then last minute, literally, we looked it up, and that was like the tour operator. So, and then I found out I emailed all of them, and then they were like, you have to do it by Tuesday. And I was like, oh boy.
Yeah. So we did.
So here we go.
Yeah.
And, might not be pretty, but we're gonna do it, and
Yeah.
we'll hopefully get our 8 star, and then we have a year and a half to wait for Shanghai to be approved. Well, it would probably be approved this December, but then run it again next December.
Oh, that's
so,
how long?
Yeah.
yeah. Get a little break.
Okay,
Yes.
you have a break.
Yeah.
That was actually something I was going to ask you as well. What's the next step for Shanghai? And I guess you answered that. So it's a year and a half before they have
They'll
to.
probably approve it this December, but then
Okay.
to run it as a star, because it won't have a provisional because of,
Okay.
Cape Town was a special scenario
Yeah,
because they canceled that
canceled.
marathon, so and that's why they gave a provisional.
So I presume you'll be on a mission to do that,
Yes.
right?
If we're this far in it.
You're in it.
Yeah.
You're in it
You
deep.
have to do all the stars.
Yes.
Oh yeah, of course.
All the stars.
Right?
And you have to get tattooed.
Except if they keep adding, I don't know. They have
You
to
have
stop
to.
adding.
Sweatshirts.
I did get 9 out of
Oh,
it.
after the 9, they have
Unless
to-
there's somewhere really cool they do. Or
Yeah,
something,
that's
You
true.
know, then I
Yeah.
would, because Cape Town to me was very cool. I was
Yeah.
very excited to do Cape Town. I thought it was very unique, and
That's
I mean,
awesome.
I never probably would have went without it, and I was super happy that we did
Yeah.
that. So once you do that, it's like, okay, might as well just.
Yeah, it was a
keep going.
bucket list country for me. So then when they added a marathon, I was like, sure.
You make that
go.
sound so easy. You've already done Cape Town. Why do you keep going? Let's go to Sydney, Australia, and then we'll wait a year and a half. We'll go to Shanghai.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully, Eddie and Frank don't watch this video.
They won't.
They won't.
Probably not.
And the funny thing for Lauren is because she lived in Shanghai.
Yeah, it's really
and
funny.
she
That's
went to Shanghai,
true.
yeah,
Very
and she
true.
was
Yeah.
Shanghai half,
Yeah.
but so
Yeah.
she could show everybody around. That's
Yes.
like comes down to do it.
I'll
so.
be the tour guide, yes.
Well, Emily's also running the Sydney, Australia Marathon as well at the end of August. So all 3 of them are going to be running
So,
together.
yeah, I was so happy when you told me. Like my face hurt. That like during the day I remembered it. You know, like, when you remember a good news thing from your day, you're like, oh yeah. And it was just like a little hop in my step that day because I was going like with my family, but like running wise,
Yeah.
it's really nice. To
It
have
is nice to
people.
have someone there, yeah.
Well, like
Yeah.
running friends are better than the family.
Well, that's what my
Foreign
was
trips,
watching
right?
this part also said, this is
I
gonna be a
would
running
know.
friends trip now. You know?
Oh,
No,
we
we
told
have
Emily,
family.
we just basically it was like Father's Day weekend, and then we were running with her, and we were like still like reeling, like, oh God, what are we doing? And then like she kept talking about it, and she kept talking about it, kept talking about it. We're like, oh, I guess we should tell her.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we're very happy to go. With
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
It's gonna be really fun.
Jimmy, we're outnumbered. Did you think we would be sitting here doing a video and then all 3 of them are
Going to
going
Australia?
to Australia together to do a marathon?
Yeah.
And, you know, we're still just going to be hanging out on Long Island.
You never know.
You're gonna be
You
on the
might come
Outback
too.
doing it?
You never know.
Yeah.
We didn't
Living
book
my
our
best
flights
life.
yet. You guys can come too.
You throw bids our way to go to Australia. Where is he?
Yeah,
the
maybe
same
maybe
one.
Keith can take all 3 of you to the airport.
Oh, that's
Or all
yeah.
8 of
Oh,
you.
for sure. Yeah.
Right. Yes. Yes. Get transport that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People
Big
can show up
exciting.
in Sydney.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know, you never would have thought you'd be going to Sydney and then having friends to run
No.
with you, right?
Yeah.
So this is a great bonus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a very big surprise for everybody, right? That's awesome. So you run all these international marathons. I mean, all 3 of you have, but you know, you have Cape Town added to the mix. So of all of them, do you have a favorite city combination with the actual marathon itself? Because some places are like, oh, London is cool, but the Tokyo Marathon is better, or whatever. Do you have any all 3? I mean, do you have any combinations that all mix together and you say, the whole experience in Berlin was awesome, or was there any one in particular?
I mean, for me, I think they were all good in different ways. Like Tokyo, the city is amazing. I did not love that marathon at all. It was very quiet. The culture's very quiet, which is the people are super friendly. But the city was amazing. Like I thought that we just, you know. But then Berlin, it was like a big trip, and we went to Oktoberfest, so like that was cool. So they all have different things. But I'd say marathon wise, it would have to be New York, Chicago, or Boston for me. Like those three are like just amazing in different ways. You know, I like all three of those.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I would agree. There's so many variables with every marathon. For me personally, when I have to change time zones, my body doesn't like that. So those ones are always harder
You were
marathons.
good in Cape Town though. You were pretty good.
Well, that's
because
because we
had
were
a great
there
time
for a little bit,
yeah.
So Sydney probably will be not great
As you said.
because we're going for
It'll
a
be
short
tricky.
amount of time. But so many variables. But I have to say, Tokyo was my least favorite marathon. So same as Amy, probably because she had to deal with me
Ah.
walking / kind of throwing up the last 6 miles. So, but
It was hot that day.
It
too.
was hot.
Yeah.
But I agree. I liked all the states ones. I liked all the other ones. I mean, they all have their pros and cons. So, I just feel blessed that we are running them. So
Yeah.
I'll take it. Yeah.
No doubt.
Yeah.
All yours.
Nothing beats New York, like, ever in my life. Yeah. I dream about New York all the
Oh.
time. Like,
I think you're gonna get your 15.
I dream about New York. Like, I wake up, oh no, that was not real. Like, it's
That's
the
amazing.
best. Yeah, I sleep in Staten Island the night before. It's the best sleep of the year. It's like the best day of the year. So that's nothing tops that. I'm really looking forward to Sydney because all the other international ones I've just done in 48 hours or less. Like,
Yes.
Yeah.
even Chicago and Boston, like, go the day before,
Yeah.
like, land the Saturday, run the Sunday, fly back the Monday. So, in this case, I'm going for 10 days to Sydney, so I'm actually excited
Yeah.
to, like,
You
be
get
in the
to-
place.
Get to
Yeah.
enjoy it.
I
instead
haven't
of-
like, really been in the
getting
place.
to know.
I've just gone expo, marathon, go home.
Yeah.
So Sydney will be a different experience.
No, that is awesome because now
Yeah.
you'll be able to take a trip and enjoy it.
Yeah, so I feel like that might be up there. You know, I haven't done it. It's like I'm
Yeah, it's like a
looking forward
vacation.
to the actual
Yes.
vacation.
Yeah.
of the
Yeah.
trip.
Yeah. You can actually enjoy
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
And acclimate with
And
it.
sleep
That's a very
right
good
before.
point. I didn't even think about that.
All the other ones, yeah. I mean, I got to see a lot in a short
Of
time in all
course,
those
yeah.
places, but it was not like a trip like
Yeah,
right.
Cape Town. You know?
Yeah.
It's like a business trip.
It was like a bit. I was
Yeah.
like jet setting, like
You treat,
literally.
you treat running like a business.
Run a
Yeah, like the Tokyo hotel I stayed in was like a businessman hotel. Like there was no there was like a one hanger to hang your coat, no drawers. It was like really like
And an
express. Yeah.
Real minimalist. Just
Yeah.
go,
So-
lay out your clothes, run the marathon.
Get it done like
That's
a
it.
Got
champ.
one hanger,
Yeah,
put it
like
back
so.
up.
Right.
But take 4 showers while you're there.
Yeah.
In 2 days.
2 days.
Yeah.
Well, the Japanese marathon, everything is so clean, right? You know,
Yeah.
Great.
there's no
Yeah.
garbage on the floor, there's no cups everywhere, there's
Yeah.
no goo gels and all that kind of stuff everywhere, which is that's really awesome. I
It is
wish
awesome.
they were all like that. All the races were clean like that.
Yeah.
We could take a page out of their
For sure.
handbook
Definitely.
for doing races in that manner. That's a really great thing, in my opinion.
I even felt bad throwing my cup on the floor in Belmont.
And this
On the
right.
ground.
Yeah, right? Just
So many
Well,
cups.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you
Tried
guys
to
have a
fill the
favorite New York City? Like having done several of your New York cities, a favorite year?
I mean, I love doing it with Lauren. Like,
Yeah.
I know she didn't feel great, but I love like running with Lauren. Like it's
Yeah.
just like I feel, and it's funny. Some people know this because they know us, but like we don't even talk a ton. Like we're just like you're there, like always looking back or forward, or like you
Yeah.
know whatever, and we carry each other. Like I feel like I'm like a little faster with the first 10, and then Lauren takes over like 11 to like 18, 20, and then we're like kind of there, you know.
And
So
then I
it's just,
shut down. So.
But there's been 2 that you haven't, and I
Yeah,
was
two
like
I haven't.
struggling. So
Yeah.
we always like try to carry
We
each
take
other.
turns,
Yes,
yeah, so
exactly.
that is
It
definitely
makes it fun for
great
sure.
and gives us distraction and
Yeah, makes it go by fast, and you know. But New York is awesome. I agree with you. The crowd support is unparalleled.
Yeah.
To like the only thing that maybe was close was Boston, but it's like a different feel because it's like
Yeah.
the smaller crowds, but like very loud and very
Yeah.
enthusiastic.
Right.
Like,
They're
College
intense,
town.
yeah.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
intense,
college
and
towns.
they're a lot
Yeah.
of fun. So
Yeah.
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 Does it make you want to run?
Not really.
None of this is
Stop it.
enticing.
26 miles is long. No, at some point I'll get there. I'll get there. And it's
Yeah.
probably going to be New York City as my first marathon.
That's the
That's good.
easiest and best way to
Gotta
do
be
it.
one.
Yeah,
It's
That's
the
right.
best.
Everybody.
Yeah.
That's
it
right.
is.
Well, listen,
So,
I only did one
One
marathon
day.
and it was New York and it was awesome. I don't quite dream about it every day as you might dream about it, but I still think it's one of the most fun races I ever ran because of the cheering and the crowd and everything. And you've run the New York City Half Marathon.
Yeah.
And you know what it's like.
The half is fun.
You know what it's like when
The half
you
is fun.
get into 42nd Street of Manhattan and you have
Yeah.
more cheering, and in Brooklyn too in the beginning when they're
Yeah.
cheering for you.
Yeah.
That's really cool and that's a lot of fun. New York Marathon, and I'm sure you've heard everyone's stories as well, Jimmy, but it is that times like 100, all the way through from
Yeah.
the start to the finish,
Yeah.
except for the bridges where there's not really anybody. It's a constant cheering, and
Yeah.
everyone's calling your name if you have it on your shirt or your bib. Yeah, I have not had any other marathon experience that I've won in my life that I can go by, and it was awesome.
It's the best.
In my
Yeah.
opinion, it was really, really fantastic. So, and I would do it again, but it would be great if you joined me.
No peer pressure
Yeah.
whatsoever.
No pressure
Well,
whatsoever.
when I do sign up for it,
Oh, I like
I'm
that.
gonna need
Not
help
if,
training.
Of
You
course,
okay?
we will.
The four of you will need to help me.
And so
No
many.
question
Not that we don't run together anyway. all the
Right.
time.
Everybody likes to jump in for a few miles. Like
Yeah.
we appreciate it so much. Like everybody, I think, that's training for anything.
Yeah.
Like it just makes it go by fast. Like you get different conversations, along the way, and it just makes it fly.
Yeah.
I think it really does.
Yeah, just keep running in circles around the streets and new people.
And we drop everyone
Wow.
off. Yeah. Like okay,
Yeah.
who needs to
Keep
go
going.
home? Yeah.
So you all are basically in almost perpetual marathon training, it seems, because you've done so many, especially in the recent years.
Yeah.
All those international marathons, and you've done as well, right?
Yeah, I do like one spring and 2 fall.
Right. So, do you enjoy all the intense miles of we got to do 14 today, and then next Thursday we got to do 16?
Only in the summer. I don't like the winter.
Okay,
I
so
don't.
that's a big consideration.
Yeah, I don't
right?
like refreshing the weather on like a Tuesday, being like, which day is not negative degrees?
Yeah,
like I
yeah.
do not like that. This
Yeah.
winter or last winter or the year, like every single winter, I don't like that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
it's
that's
snow,
fair enough.
like,
Yeah.
treadmill runs. I mean, I did a lot of treadmill runs this year. That was,
That's
a
not-
lot.
no.
Yeah, I'd
Yeah.
rather, much
I
rather
don't
the
like
heat.
that.
Don't talk about winter, no.
I'd much rather the heat. Some people are like, oh, it's always hot, so it's, like you complain in any season. I'm
Yeah.
fine right now. I'll take
Yeah.
it.
I mean,
Well,
'cause
not that one day
When
when
it's
you were
hot.
running for the flag.
Oh yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
Let's talk about that. A little runner safety.
I went to get the flag like early in June, but it was the first hot day.
Mm.
I forget who
Oh,
had it.
yeah.
Andrea
Andrea
Afterwards, yes.
And,
You've been getting a flag all through
Yeah.
I don't know, it's like the day after something I really hadn't slept a lot, and I was like, I'm just gonna run for the flag midday, and I got like a half a mile out, and I just was like lightheaded, and I literally walked myself home and didn't get the flag. I was like, delete, like I'm just gonna get home.
You
And I
didn't
slept-
record your run?
No, but I bumped into Chris Jacoby, and I was like, hey, what's up? I'm gonna get the flag. And then he saw Jimmy and said, oh, Emily's on her way to the flag, but then no, nothing surfaced. So I was like, what happened to you? And I just went home and took a nap. So, but I'm still not complaining about the heat. I'll
It's
take it.
important to drink your
I'll take
water,
it.
stay
Yes.
hydrated,
Hydrated.
get your electrolytes in,
Right.
eat something. Really important to do all
A
that.
cautionary tale, because if Emily is saying that and giving you this kind of story, then you know
Yeah.
it is serious. Take care of yourself, especially on these hot days in
Yeah.
summer.
Yep.
Yes, even if you're only going, what, a mile?
It was like less than a mile. And I
Right.
said 0.25. I was like, I'm gonna walk home.
And now they're running to train for the marathon, and they're running, 10, 12, 14
Yeah.
miles at a clip. And in this type of heat, oh my goodness, it's a lot.
Yeah.
And we had just had a crazy heat wave where it was
Yes.
99, 102 degrees.
Yeah.
And you all were still running some of these really long distances,
Yeah.
which is incredible on a normal day. Forget about it on
Yeah.
Yeah, I go to the
101
Cedar Creek
degrees.
bathroom and just
Yep.
drink water.
I poured so much water on me on Saturday.
Yeah.
I mean, I was drenched, but
Yeah.
it just
Yeah.
felt so good.
Yeah,
Like you
drink
have to
water.
stay cool.
Yeah.
Best you can.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes, safety is paramount, especially right now. So, Timmy, what's your favorite flag adventure of June so far?
You're
I'm
asking me a question?
Yeah, right.
You're putting it on me?
I'm putting it on you. You got a
You're
lot.
up.
You had a lot of flag interactions this month, and with
yeah.
your with your
Oh,
kids.
please say
Yeah.
I was on a long run on a hot day.
Oh, I was gonna bring
Oh,
this up. This was my favorite. So
It's not from your perspective.
I went and captured the flag one time, and I hung it on a hook. It was really easy to get to. So I just gave it to. So it's I think Emmy came and got it. And then I captured the flag a second time, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna put it up higher. I'm gonna put it on the tree. And we were almost there. It was like 6 o'clock, and then who comes through? The newlywed couple, Lisa and Jim. And Jim somehow reached he reached the flag up high, jumped up. Abigail sprayed him with the hose, really got him good.
It was very. It probably felt amazing.
And then the last time I had the flag, I put it up even higher. I bent the tree all the way down, and I put it up nice and high. No one could get it. And lo and behold, Emily shows up. And she looks at the tree, she calls me, Jimmy, can you help me? I open up the door and I look at her and I said, no. But I just ran 16 miles. No, it's my flag. You can't get it. And I was very mean about it. And I kept it. And her friends later on that night were yelling at me too about it.
Yes.
What I remember. And
But then I went back with an umbrella later that day. It was gone.
That's right. You could have got an assist from the kids.
But somehow Jane figured out a way to get it down. I think she sent one of her children scurrying up the tree.
You got it. Somehow.
No.
I like the kid involvement in the flag.
Yes,
Get, like getting the kids
Yes.
involved.
I do too. I think that's fun.
Yeah, I had it on like a Wednesday night at like close to 6 p.m. and Andrea came with her son to get it. I was like, oh,
he's
cool,
cute,
like
right?
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Because I had never met her, just like seen her in flag passing, like getting it from her and to her, and it was nice to like, you know, be like, oh,
Get to see someone in action in
Take
person.
it, yeah, and her son was with her running.
Yeah, that's a lot of
It's cool.
That's a lot of fun. Doing the bonus week is fun too, because now we have to figure out, is anybody gonna, as we alluded to earlier, run all the way out to Plainview to get it? We got 2 days left, so
Yeah.
Maybe Matt Adler could go, because he's doing long runs and he could start from north-ish.
but Matt Adler on the spot, he's gonna have to run
Sorry.
a marathon just to go get it and back.
Yeah.
Yuri.
That's okay, he does that, yeah.
How about Yuri?
Maybe.
Yuri likes to run marathons.
Yeah.
We got a lot of marathon runners here, so
Yeah.
yeah.
I have a question. What got you guys both into running? Like, how long
Very
have you
good
been running? Have you
question.
guys been running since like high school, college? Was there like a messy breakup at some point? Like, you know what, I gotta run? Was it like a Forrest Gump situation?
I do have a
Like,
funny
how
story
was
about
it?
that. I ran in college just like for, exercise, like kind of thing. But it was funny. I was dating someone up here and they go, oh, you could, I used to run 7 miles every day. I was like, clockwork, 7 miles every day. And I was dating this guy and he was like, he did a half marathon. He's like, oh, you could never do that. And I was like, excuse me? I was like,
Challenge.
and I did the Long Island half, and then right after that, I broke up with him. Tell me I can't do something, and that was like, it was a
That was the beginning.
That was the beginning of the
I hope he
story.
watches
Good.
it. What's his name?
Yeah, long.
No.
Steve was his first
Steve?
name. Yeah, Steve was his first name, yes.
She almost forgot, but he inspired her.
Yeah, that's thinking time during the
great.
half.
That's a
So
good
I guess
story.
I can give him that, but that's about it.
That's a
I don't
great
have
story.
quite a great story, but I just started running. I didn't run in college. I actually was on the crew team, but I ran a little bit. But then, really, after I had kids, after I finished, or even throughout having the kids, it was just my own me time. And then I think I really started getting into it after I finished having kids. My third kid, I signed up for a half marathon when Braden was 6 months old. And then from there, I just
Oh, wow.
kept going.
Had to get the hell out of the house.
Yeah.
Yes.
I just had to get myself back together. I was like, let's go.
It is very good me time for everybody.
It is,
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's our social hour.
Yeah, it is.
Well,
Yeah.
we know we all run together, but I used to run by myself, and it was like time to think and like clear your head. But like,
Sure.
I'm so appreciative that we have this group that like
Yeah.
we all
Before
run
we
together
had
right
all
now.
of this,
Yeah.
yes, we all did our different thing.
Yeah.
Running away from diapers is a good motivator
Yeah,
to get
definitely.
out there and do
Yeah.
anything.
Diapers
And
are
then I'll add to that though, because Amy and I started on the 6-star journey, and I will never forget it because I was living in Shanghai, China, and Amy and I were on the phone FaceTiming, and she was like, guess what? Do you want to sign up for the Berlin Marathon? And for anyone that doesn't know, I don't know if they still do it, but Berlin, you can do a team of 2 people. So if one person gets in the lottery, then you both get in. So then you have someone
Oh.
to travel with.
I didn't
So
know that.
that is different out of the
Cool.
world majors. So you can sign up as 2, and we did it. And I didn't even know if I would be able to get out of China because I was currently locked down in China. But I knew I was going to the Berlin Marathon. I was like, I'll get there somehow. And then that's how it started.
Awesome.
So yeah.
Oh, wow. I didn't realize that was a Berlin thing.
And
They still do it.
Berlin,
They still do it.
And
Yeah.
we
And I
had to
think
run
they
New
can do
York at that
three.
point separately.
Yeah.
with Berlin, you can roller skate,
Yes.
Yeah.
rollerblade.
Right.
And Alex did that, and
Yeah,
rollerblade
it's
the
very
course,
cool.
and you
It is
qualified
so
for the
cool.
next year,
Because
which is neat.
it's the day
It's super cool.
before.
It's really
Yeah.
cool. Yeah.
You can spectate.
Yeah.
I landed Saturday morning and then went to spectate that. It
Yeah.
was really awesome.
That's cool.
Yeah, you can
That is a
actually
really
watch.
crazy thing.
So
yeah.
is she doing it this year?
I don't
Is
know.
that
I
was
think
last
that was
year,
the
right?
plan.
Yeah.
The amazing part is the person who finished was 1 hour.
Oh wow.
A
Like,
1 hour
like,
rollerblading.
Yeah.
So he
That's
was
like a
on
bike ride,
mass.
like walk 26 miles
Yeah.
an hour. You know,
That's
like,
fast.
whoa,
That's incredible.
crazy.
Impressive. Yeah.
Very amazing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Think
I
about
think running is easy.
She was an amazing time too. She was 2 hours. You know, like it's
Yeah.
an amazing,
Amazing.
marathon time.
Mhm.
26 miles of anything. You know,
Yeah.
it's amazing.
I would chafe. My leg would chafe.
Yeah.
Body glide.
That work on the
Glide.
does that work on the calves?
I don't know.
I don't know, but that's mighty fast, even on rollerblades. Yeah.
Yes.
So here we are, getting towards the end of our long video here. So what was one of your favorite running related events over the past year or so? Doesn't have to be a race, could it be just anything that you did running related? Think about that for a moment. Doesn't have to be the same thing for both of you, it could be
No.
separate. And even though you've run a lot of marathon races together.
I mean, I don't have anything coming to mind recent, but I will never ever forget the New York City Marathon in 2021 when Lauren was moving literally the next day. She was moving to China.
Yeah.
And we were like, we're gonna chit chat for like 4.5 hours. It's gonna be great. And we take off, and everything's so loud. I was like, I forgot how loud New York City Marathon is. Like, we didn't talk at all. And then Lauren was like having a little bit of a hard time, and we came upon Yuri, and we was like, Yuri, we were so excited to see Yuri, and like we like literally kept each other going to the end, and like we crossed together, like kind of holding each other's hands or backs or whatever it was, and like that I'll never forget that. It was just like such a special moment to like cross with people and. You know, Lauren and I have crossed together before, but it was like, I don't know, it just always sticks out in my head.
And
And
Boston
then
was very similar
Boston
to
was
that
very
as
similar.
well.
The three of us finished together as well in Boston, which was very special.
That's
I think
awesome.
Yuri
Yeah.
brought that up on the podcast
Yeah,
as
yeah.
his favorite
I did
memory
think-
too.
I did talk about that also,
Yeah.
yes.
It really
Yeah.
stuck with all of you.
Yeah, I mean, it's so meaningful to like be with people and encourage each other along the
Absolutely.
way, and like not, you know, just it's I will never forget that.
Yeah. And I always think about that because that's what you remember, not like your time
Right.
or
Mm.
any of the other things that maybe sometimes mattered. It was like finishing together, the crowds. It was lots of fun. So
That's
how we
awesome.
do all the training.
Yes.
That's-
For that moment.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. I would
That's-
say a highlight I had too is just from Cape Town. I think sometimes when you can travel for these marathons, while it's a lot and training, but being able to go see somewhere new is quite amazing. And the safari over the last year, it was just way better than I expected. So put your names in the lottery for
Yes.
Cape Town.
Yes. For the safari alone.
Yeah.
The Cape Town.
Yeah.
Like, definitely. Yeah.
That's a great way to
Yeah.
end
That's
running,
amazing.
for sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was.
What a great place
I'm
to
glad
be.
we took the risk because it was a risk. 'Cause
Yeah.
we didn't know if it was
Yeah.
going to become a star for sure. It was
Yeah.
provisional, and we got lucky because we
Yeah.
were told that we weren't going back, but we would have
Who's cold? Who's really calling the shots here?
Yeah, maybe. But luckily for all of us,
Yeah.
Right, who you kidding? You would have run that marathon regardless of it was a star, a provisional, or whatever. You were
Yes,
doing
yeah.
it
We were
anyway.
doing
It's a
it,
once in a
yeah.
lifetime kind of
Yeah.
situation.
And we were actually together when we found out we got in. We were on a, we were Disney? No, Universal. And you weren't with us, were you? Yeah,
No.
you were, but I called you, and I was like, "Did you check your email?" Like, and you checked, and they're like,
And I
"Oh my
didn't think
God."
I got it. It was in my junk.
Yes, it was.
And I was
in
like,
the
no, I
house,
didn't
yeah.
get
Oh my
in. And I was
goodness.
like,
I
oh,
was
I
in
did it.
Universal. I was like, "Oh crap, I got in," and I was like, "I hope Lauren got in," and I like, because Lauren got in, and then I was like, "Oh,
Good.
he's right
And
there."
Tokyo is very similar too. I think that's how you got in with the one Tokyo,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Yeah, it was a last minute
Last minute
Hilarious.
one.
surprise. Yeah.
That's kind of funny how you get into these races that are in all these exotic places, or and then you go, wait, should I be excited? And you're going, oh crap, I got in.
Yeah.
Well, no, I was excited. I was more like looking at Eddie like, I wanted to tell him that I got in. He's like, oh, you just got in again. Oh, it just happens to you, you know.
How excited is your family versus how you are excited, and
But
how
you never-
Lauren's excited, and you work together.
It's a testament to you never know, because like Lauren got in on something like last minute, you got in on something last minute, and Lori got on like the Abbott one, like draw, like so you just never know.
So I'm never putting in for a lottery that I'm not going to commit for.
Yes.
I don't even enter into the Strava challenges.
do.
Absolutely not.
Patty was at Rico's one of the nights, and I was like, oh, throw in for Cape Town, it's closing at midnight. She signs up and she's doing Cape Town. Sorry.
Just like that. That's how it happens.
Yeah.
It's so easy.
You never
know.
Exactly. It's so
You never
easy.
know.
You sign up for Cape Town at a lottery in midnight at a bar.
It kind of forces you to just think about it. Would I take a trip there? Or,
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, because the State Star was always on my radar. Like I've been on bucket list item, but I think getting into Berlin was the catalyst of like it all like happening. Like I just like it overwhelmed
That was the
me
one
at first, so,
that got you.
It did.
Yeah.
There's always one, huh?
Yeah.
My goodness.
Good bucket
It's
list.
a good way
Yep.
to close it out, eh? Run as you are, everybody. Cheers.
Cheers.